Hello, dear students. How are you? This is your teacher, Mr. Robert Mendoza, and in this opportunity, I will explain how to do topic 7 from lesson 7 to lesson 12. All right? Let's practice pronunciation of these jobs. Repeat after me, please. Dentist, electrician, emergency medical technician or EMT, garbage collector, lifeguard, mayor, mechanic, optician, painter, plumber, repairman. Very good. So what we do in the first lesson, lesson 7, we complete the sentences with the correct words. I did an example for you. Look at this picture here. And the example says, a lifeguard rescues you in the water. Okay, this is easy because you can look at the pictures and you complete using one of these jobs here. All right, very good. So in all this page, you do like that. Let's see an example of the next page, lesson 8. In lesson 8, okay, the instruction says, read and complete the table. Don't have, get, or repair. We need to use one of these words. As we watched in the previous video, this week we are using the verbs get or have, okay, to talk about services. Get or have something done, all right? So we are going to see an example. Number 1 says, get your power fixed in no time, all right? So remember that with this structure, we use the past participle of the verb. In this case, it's fixed. Okay, you don't do this. Someone else does this for you. That's the idea, all right? So you continue reading this and you complete with one of the other words from this box. Let's go to the next example. In number 2, it says here, and scramble the sentences. So, number 1, you see, the sentence is, we get our eyes checked by Dr. Peterson. All right? This is the correct order. So you read the other sentences and you organize, you arrange the sentence and you write it correctly. In the next part, it says, read again and match the sentences with the pictures. For example, the number 1, we get our eyes checked by Dr. Peterson, goes with this picture. Okay, number 1. You only write a number in the correct box of each picture. So let's go to the next lesson. Lesson number 9. Here, all right, we only write the past participles of these verbs. For example, number 1, check, checked. Okay, the past participle of check is only formed by adding ed here. So the same with the others, okay? You do the same with the others. There is only one irregular verb in this list that doesn't have ed. Watch out with that, okay? Now, in the next exercise, it says, look and complete the sentences with the correct past participle, okay? With one of these verbs from here. So, for example, number 1 says, she had her hair cut earlier this morning. I am using cut. You do the same with the others, all right? You look at the pictures, you read the sentences, and you complete with one past participle verb. Then, in the next part, it says here, read again and match the sentences with the jobs. For example, number 1, the sentence number 1 that says, she had her hair cut earlier this morning. Okay, the person that does this service is the hairstylist. That's why I write number 1 here. You only match the sentences with the jobs, all right? Now, in the next lesson, in lesson 10, we look and unscramble the jobs. For example, look at the first picture. This man here is a mechanic. So you unscramble the jobs by looking at the pictures, all right? After you do that, You match the people with what they say. For example, the mechanic, this one, is saying this. I do engine tune-ups, change the oil, and sometimes change tires. I love cars, so I love my job. I can work with cars all day long. So this is number one. This description is set by the mechanic, all right? So you do the same with the others. Now, let me go to the next page. The next page is lesson 11. In lesson 11, you read and solve the riddles. So you read number 1, you read riddle number 2, and here you need to discover, you need to find out what job is this riddle asking you for, all right? I will not tell you because this is a riddle, but the only thing I can tell you that is that these riddles are talking about jobs, and you complete these ones with a job. After you complete the riddles, you match the riddles with the pictures. You only write 1 or 2. Why 1 or 2? Because remember that there are only 2 riddles, all right? Now next, in the last part of this page, lesson 11, you need to find and write the jobs. So in this picture, here inside the tubes, you have some jobs. You need to circle, or you can also use highlighter here, all right? And then you write the jobs. Finally, in lesson 12, okay, we need to read and choose the correct answers. For example, number 1 here says, if I were the of this town, I would improve public transportation. The correct answer here is mayor. If I were the mayor of this town, I would improve public transportation. Okay, in all this page, you only select the correct answer. And that's all for today. Remember, after you finish all the lessons, you send me photos in the Moodle. All right? So, goodbye. See you.